neighbors. Welcome to another production of the program. Here we are on TV. Once every day, turn on the machines and live forever. Here we go, I'm alive. Well, all the way back around here to Tuesday. Who would have thought I would have made it this long? Oh, look, who's that? Hey! Should we do like a reveal or something like this? I already did, but we could do they're not? What do they say like when you're about to go on stage? They're like, hey, did you hear?
They say, tip your bartender.
Tip your bartender.
Yeah.
And now the best comedian in the world, Thurston County. Someone's gonna give it up for some
You know what's sad? I am not the best comedian in Thurston County. Do you guys know who the best comedian in Thurston County is?
I think it's you.
I'm not. It's Gabriel Rutledge.
Yeah. What? You just went from?
No, he's been on HBO and Comedy Central. And oh wait.
Yeah, there we go.
Dude, I need that. Why do you guys have that? Why don't I have that? Did I give it back to you?
Now you have it. Here you go.
It's from 2018. It's from 4 years ago. What a mess.
Yeah, maybe you have you lost your status. I mean, it's possible.
I didn't even know. I didn't know. I don't know. I don't even have a speech ready or nothing.
Yeah, well,
Can you get in here?
Yeah. That guy, whatever it is, that guy is on maybe the man on. You know, he's working for the man.
Oh, you got a frame. No, who? You talking about
the
Rutledge?
guy on the TV, on the fancy TV. But you have the award.
I know.
Yeah.
He's going to be pissed when I show him this.
Yeah, well, you're friends with him?
Oh, look. Yeah, I'm friends with him. I love Rutledge.
You're close to HBO, man.
Dude, I'm close to so much shit.
Yeah, almost on HBO.
I can smell it.
Yeah.
I can smell HBO.
Smells like ham.
It does. Yeah, and just don't worry. Once I get on actual TV, I'll never come back here again.
Yeah.
I'll be like, your daily hour with who?
This is actual TV. Yeah, we're on at 11:30, and I always say that I've already beaten Fallon.
Well,
we're above them already. So
everything else seems to be at this church in Lacey. So, oh, you framed it, you dirty bastard.
And you get the.
Oh my God! There's a cash prize.
There's a cash prize.
What the hell?
Hey,
how much is it? It can't be a lot. There's no way. How did you guys do this? How come I didn't get this till now? What are you guys doing?
I think I would blame you.
You're so bad at TV.
You didn't pick it up. I mean, other people got it.
I pick it up. You didn't tell me.
I'm blaming.
Oh my God! There's a dollar.
It's a dollar. It's not.
No, this is more than I thought there'd be.
What's the dollar? Change? It's full on paper money.
Holy moly!
Yeah.
You know what I want to do?
No.
You know what to do?
No.
Yeah, I would have expected that.
You can do it. Actually, maybe do it.
Do it.
Or you can put it in the Do it in the front.
It's gone. You should have hit it to the other outside camera, actually.
We found the dollar.
I got that shit out on State Street.
We found $1 on the street. It's like way more exciting than anything you could like buy for $1.
Well, I wonder.
I know, getting $1 for my award from 2018 for being the best comedian was pretty exciting.
Anybody ever like throw money at you like a stripper?
Shouldn't I have a 2019, 2020, and 2021 as well?
Well, printing costs, Sam. I don't know.
I think
is it more than $1?
We've been confirming people that are gonna pick it up, and I think since we have that one.
Told me.
Did we? Not?
No.
Well, maybe we tried to tell you in 2018.
We tried to.
Did you? Oh, you know what? You might have actually.
I think we were going to present at one, possibly. Let me see.
Oh,
we don't try very hard.
Award ceremony?
Oh, that's so
we haven't missed a year. I mean, the last couple of years.
Oh, here we go.
It's been kind of low key.
Oh my God! Is that another one?
It will be in just a second.
No, don't. That ruins it. That ruins it.
I think
I want a custom one. This one is perfect, and it has gold shit. and has gold on it.
Yeah, that's probably the better looking award. The last year's was black and white, and then the year before that was the middle of virus time, so we didn't do. I don't even think we did like a physical award, but we just called people.
No, there's not physical. We should probably like make some sort of digital download award for all the people out of there.
Your name and this show has weight, and people put them up, and they love them.
Oh, yeah,
They love
yeah.
mine.
Yeah.
You definitely delivered something to Nang. I know that for sure.
Because y'all, like, don't get me wrong, like, y'all are fucking up, but it's also nice.
Yeah. People, it looks like it could be anywhere else. Was the awards from, you know, I just went to like Happy Teriyaki and Lacey, and they have awards from like the 90s from like some magazine that is like some old Thurston County magazine that nobody knows about, and they're like, look, it's in a frame and it's an award.
It does feel nice, bro, because you literally, like, you thought about me, and I wasn't in front of you.
Yeah.
Like, is there a better feeling in the world to know that people are thinking about you when you're not even interacting with them?
As long as it's a good thinking about it, like thinking about it in a nice way.
Right. Any press is good press. Your thoughts, any
Like
thoughts?
if I'm thinking about you and sharpening a knife, that's not good. But if you're thinking about me, and I fucking love you guys.
Yeah. Oh, I love it too. Okay, you feel like, you know, there's like some kind of thing you hear like a bell or something, somebody's thinking about you, you know that thing?
Oh yeah.
What's that thing?
I think it's oh no, not on. I was gonna play the sound effect.
Oh, it's not on, yeah.
It's on, yes.
They say no when you.
It's like you got like itchy. Oh, somebody's on the street.
Oh.
You got an itchy back.
Dude, I think they're happy because they found $1.
Oh, yeah.
We just heard someone laugh outside the window, and yeah, it probably is. They just found $1.
Whoa. Okay, is it?
That's a good feeling.
Dude, that does not sound like a happy laugh, though.
Really? It's like an evil laugh?
Whatever kind of laugh, yeah.
Somewhere in between.
Between the happy and evil?
Yeah, it sounds like a medium laugh.
Yeah.
You're not happy, you're not sad, you just feel nothing at all.
Like a forced laugh?
No, not forced. Just a laugh that shouldn't exist.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You're analyzing the laughs?
No, I'm full.
Yeah, but
I'm pretty sure it was like,
I bet
think
this
that's
might be
from
that.
something over here. I think that was a sound
Really?
effect. Yeah, I think you hit a button.
No. It looks like it, because I was trying to hit buttons to make sound effects, but
it's not plugged in. You can plug it in now, because I was using that wire for the one, and we just got the other wire, so then yeah, that one. So you can hook that in there somehow. I don't know how. I think that, no, the RCA end goes into the outs of the machine, and then the quarter inch goes into the mixer.
Yeah.
You get unhappy laughs when you're doing your jokes there, and then somebody like that laugh sounded unhappy.
like, hey, that's a sad laugh right there.
I remember the thing that Kenny liked of all my jokes was when I did one-liners.
I like those one-liners. I like the one-liners more than stories.
Yeah.
Or my favorite joke, I'm sure we've hit through this one, was the time you slammed your penis into a drawer.
Look, I wrote, here's a one-liner.
Oh, yeah?
I wrote, every cornfield's a corn maze if you're really high. Oh, I heard somebody say this. I was at a show in Tri-Cities, and the lady in the audience said that she drank really early in the morning so she could drive that night. So she got her drinking out of the way.
Yeah.
That was a joke that I could never, like, there's all these things that'll never be jokes that I wrote.
You could, they don't have to be
like a joke for a character you have to make up. You have to, like, which is actually happened to be a real woman.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny too.
You can say.
Wait, what?
I said these are like jokes for a character that you have to make up. That's not you.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, it's also something that someone said.
It was a real woman. It was a bachelorette party.
Not joking either. She was like being serious.
She was fully serious.
Yeah.
I did 2 shows in.
Huh? Let me see. I'm over here at the board today.
I did 2 shows in Tri-Cities, and both the shows had separate bachelorette parties.
Oh.
Yeah.
Seems pretty good. It's definitely going above the waves.
Oh, okay, that's
so
good.
there's like the waves level,
yeah.
and then there's like Sam is popping up.
More than
not,
one.
Not going all the way to the red.
More than one bachelorette party. Are people?
What do you think? Is that the new one?
Are they coming to see you, or are they just going to the comedy club?
A little bit higher, Sam.
Like that show, some people came to see me, but a lot of folks came to see my friend Monica Nevi. Monica Nevi's a great comic from. Monica Nevi's a great comic.
There we go.
Is that better?
Sure. Yeah. I'm figuring out.
I feel like you got
the
makes sense. Yeah. Birds louder.
Remember, the day that you told me you were gonna come on here, I made up a joke. So it was the joke. Remember the joke?
No, but I made some jokes too. Well,
you made up some jokes?
The worst part of this whole episode is our jokes.
Oh, our jokes?
Yeah. I bad jokes.
I started like thinking that it was a good idea to I think I messed it up.
Okay.
You messed it up. You didn't even start.
I didn't even start it. Like, I had like a whole thing that was like, so it's like I wanted to. I was thinking about like stabbing myself in the guts every day with a big knife, and then one day I did, and it wasn't that great. So be careful what you wish for.
Yeah. That's good. Mine are more like popsicle jokes.
That was the joke. But then that one you can set up any. You say bad stuff first, and then you say yeah.
There's a group of jokes. So you know what those are called in stand-up comedy? You call them street jokes. Is what you call those.
Yeah.
Which ones?
And sometimes.
Which the kiddie kind of joke?
No, the jokes that people tell each other and then they keep telling each other. They're called street jokes, and it's fun hanging out with comedians because sometimes we'll tell street jokes, and we're all really, really good at telling jokes.
Delivery,
Oh.
So we get really, really good at telling street jokes.
I like that.
Yeah.
Well, I'll use this opportunity.
You had a joke?
My joke.
Oh, yeah.
I've been actually making up jokes at my job.
Oh.
Because
on purpose?
Well, no, they just sort of appear in front of you, and then you're like, "This is funny."
All right. Yeah.
Or it's like it's mostly. I was like, first of all, I was eating a lot of popsicles because it was hot.
Yeah.
And like all the popsicles have like a joke on the stick, and they're like maybe the lowest form of joke possibly. Yeah.
Like Laffy Taffy, popsicle sticks.
Yeah. So I'm not like proud of these, but they are mine, at least.
I'm about to say something that I'm ashamed of.
Yeah. I'm not ashamed either. Yeah. I'm not proud either. It's like right in the middle. I made this up, and I'm fine with it.
You want to get on the? You can move the camera around so you can.
Yeah.
They're picking up.
Now you built it up.
I see.
Yeah. All right. So here we go. What Greek monster from Greek legend can kill you in less than 60 seconds? You guys know your Greek mythology?
I don't know. What?
The Minotaur.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
I was really worried.
That joke has like the joke question. The question, that's like what makes a kid's joke instead of adult joke.
Oh yeah. The question. Yeah.
You gotta reframe it so it's not a question and answer.
Oh yeah.
If I was gonna rewrite that joke, I'd just say what. No, it'd be exactly like you did.
Oh yeah. I'd say I got killed in a minute by the. I don't know.
You know what's cool too is that sometimes I'll come up with a joke on stage and I'll say it and it'll be like okay, but it won't hit really hard. And then I'll never say it again.
Oh, yeah,
and I always
yeah.
point it out to the audience. I'm always like, sometimes you see a joke be born, and sometimes you see it die immediately.
Wow.
Nobody will ever see it again.
Yeah.
Like I made a really stupid, like I do really stupid jokes all the time because I think it'll be funny.
They pop into your head like on stage or like before?
Most of my act. You know what's crazy, man? I have like 2 hours.
That's a long time.
I have I can do like 2 hours. Some of them I'm really tired of doing because I've been doing them a long time. But I have about 2 hours of jokes now that I'm comfortable doing almost anywhere. And most of it was written on stage. Most of it starts with like a little piece, and then I just kind of build it and build it and build it. Yeah.
When you recover from jokes and you say, "Hey, these are jokes," and they're not laughing.
I usually, you know what's weird, man, is like anymore. Like I usually do just fine. I don't really have a lot to worry
usually
about.
they're just laughing.
Yeah, usually I don't. Yeah, you're right. I like the way you look at it, though. Like, I would have to stop and be like, hey, remember, these are jokes.
Yeah.
But they know they're jokes because they came to a stand-up comedy show.
You know where you are right now?
You know 2 hours of, like, things?
Well, sometimes crowds really don't. Sometimes you gotta talk to them. And a lot of times when I go up on stage, usually I'm the last comic, and I go up there, and if the other comics, sometimes they don't do very well.
Yeah.
And the crowd is cold, as they say. And then I got to go up and be like, all right, welcome back. How we doing? And then usually I'll do like crowd work or riff about the town that I'm in. Yeah. I did a show in Malala. Have you ever been to Malala?
No, where's that?
It's not a nice
Is that
place.
in Washington?
No, it's outside of Portland,
I've
Salem.
never even heard of Malala.
It's not a nice place. It's not a nice place. And the mayor saw me at the other show, and the mayor was like, you should roast me. You should make fun of me, because he was at that show.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know, man. I don't really do that much. And then I went up on stage, and I said, hey, it's good to be here in Malala. We got the mayor here. And I was like, I went from one side of the city to the other, and I got to say, I don't think you guys really need a mayor. This place is tiny. And then it was funny because there were a lot of, like, super red state, like, rah, 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 like we love our government. And I was like we hate our government or whatever. And I was like, it seems like a town this size, like, you don't need a mayor, and y'all don't seem like you're that into the government. Like, why would, of all the places to decide randomly to have a mayor, you know?
Does everybody have a mayor, though? Like,
Tenino's got a mayor.
Yeah.
What did the mayor think of that particular
He
show?
didn't like it, and it's funny because he told me to roast him, but then it's like this thing where it's like,
tell them I'm ugly.
yeah, he's just like, I didn't know you'd roast me with mean things. And I was like, I think he just wanted me to call him fat or something, but I don't make fun of people for being fat. I'll make fun of you for being a politician.
Yeah, there's not much worse than being a politician, really.
No, that's the lowest of the low.
But they didn't want to hear that. I will never say roast me, because actually I don't want to hear mean things.
Yeah.
That's what roasting is, basically.
Yeah, okay. I disagree a little bit. Okay, check it out. Because for you it is. You're right. Your truth is that. But when you're a stand-up comedian, and like Nate Jackson roasted me one time, we did a show in Bremerton, and it basically meant that Nate Jackson watched my set. And that he paid attention to my set. And he's taking time from his set to make fun of me. And even though it's kind of mean, he said that they should make a new Transformer, and that I could be like, I could voice him, and it could be like a homeless Transformer. And that I could be garageless, and I'd be a van.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's really mean and really funny. Yeah.
And it is, that's a good roast.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Made fun of me about the seagull egg thing in Bremerton one time.
Yeah.
You don't eat seagull eggs?
I don't eat seagull eggs.
I see those stickers.
I know, they're everywhere now.
Have you even seen a seagull egg?
I have seen seagull eggs.
Did you think about it?
Do I think about eating it?
Did you think about it?
No, man, those seagulls will trip out, man. Do you know that story?
They're like really small.
Do you know that story about that guy? I can't remember his name, but he used to hang out downtown, him and his girlfriend. And a seagull got hit by a car and was like dead.
Yeah.
And the dude went out. He was like, I think he was really high on acid. And he went out and he grabbed the seagull carcass and then like laid it on the ground and did like some kind of
like a ritual?
Like a ritual thing with it.
Wow.
But here's the thing: is the seagull got hit by the car.
Yeah.
But the seagulls thought that he had killed the seagull.
Another seagull?
They flipped out. No, like one seagull saw him, and the seagull's like, "Did he just kill Scott?"
He did a ritual killing of Scott.
Yeah, of Scott.
Yeah.
And then that seagull does a special call, and all the other seagulls are like, "Oh shit, there's a seagull murderer."
Oh no.
And then they're like, "Oh, is that Scott?" And then like, but here's the thing, right? Is that every time dude would come downtown, he was out by Evergreen. He'd get off the 48. Seagulls would start going nuts again. They remembered him. Yeah, dude, yeah.
Because I've heard many stories of like crows remembering people.
Yeah, you could move the thing.
What thing?
Yeah.
Seagulls, okay.
Yeah.
Here's my thought, right? Seagulls are just as smart as crows, but seagulls don't feel the need to show off.
I definitely have seen like a crow and a seagull at the same time, like going after a clam.
Yeah.
And the seagull will like take the clam and like bash it with its head against the ground, and then the seagull the seagull's bashing its head against the clam on the boardwalk.
Yeah.
And the crow like hops around to all the pieces that are like breaking off and like uses one claw to like pull the clam bits. So I don't think they're quite.
So crows are freeloaders?
Yeah, that's for sure.
Speaking of street jokes, did you ever hear the joke about the redneck fella playing checkers against a chicken? You ever hear about that?
No.
This guy's driving through the country and he sees this farmer and he's playing checkers against a chicken, right? And the guy stops his car and he goes, "Hey man, like must be pretty easy playing against a chicken." The guy's like, "You're telling me I'm up 4 games to 2. I thought you'd laugh at that. I told that joke for you, not fucking Dobler.
It's a joke, Kenny.
Yeah, it's a joke, Kenny.
The chicken won 2 games.
You understand?
I know you understand. I can't fit out this window. I can't jump out of here.
Somebody did. Well, yeah, but I think we had.
Wait, somebody jumped out of here?
Yeah, we didn't have the couch in the same spot, so
it was at the end of the show.
It was easy. I think the couch is on the other.
Ooh! Oh wait, you could fit out there.
He was little. Yeah.
Wow, look, it opens even more. That's
yeah.
nice.
It's nice to throw the heat that way, but
yeah, it's hot in here.
What happens if I open it more?
Well, you're just uncomfortable because you have to.
And the window's on your head.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
It's an odd form of window. It'd be better if it was almost any other kind of.
I'll tell you what. Of all the things in here, I do not think this window is odd. This window is the most normal thing in this fucking place. You're like, oh, this is so odd, that window.
Well,
what are all these boxes?
Tapes.
Those are full of tapes?
Yep, we have thousands of VHS tapes.
Yeah, it's true.
They're sacred tapes.
The sacred tapes are tapes that somebody recorded TV on in like the 90s.
So it's not like, not like something that's recorded, or just like not like this, you know?
Not like a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
the sacred tapes
not sacred.
They're like probably maybe they're dead people recording TV, so it's got like commercials and stuff that are.
We're actually taping over this one today.
What's that?
The wedding planner.
The wedding planner.
Oh.
Have you seen that one?
Yeah. Isn't that Owen Wilson?
It's Jennifer Lopez and Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, I get Wilson and McConaughey
They
mixed
look
up.
identical.
I think it was in jail when that came out.
They probably not a good movie. There's a lot of it though, right?
The Wedding Planner?
We have a bunch of copies of it.
Well, I mean, you might not like it, but that's somebody's favorite movie.
Yeah.
They probably wanted to get married.
We're taping over a lot of them.
Yeah.
They wanted to plan a wedding.
Have you taping over Broken Arrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen that one too.
Broken Arrow's not too bad.
Is it John Travolta?
They don't have to be bad for us to tape over. They just have to be common.
Yeah.
You guys tape over everything. You don't give a shit.
There are stuff we won't tape over. That's the sacred tapes.
The sacred tapes, and we keep ones that are rare.
Yeah.
How do you know if they're rare?
We just decide.
Or if they're like this one, the David Attenborough's Trials of Life.
Dude, that's sick. You can't
Good
tape
one.
that
Can't
over.
tape that over, yeah. Find out how hard it is to be a bee.
You just know because you go and pick up enough tapes, you know what's common.
You know, I'm doing the Altercation Comedy Festival in Austin, Texas.
Whoa.
And Everything Is Terrible is going to be there. And I'm pretty excited.
I heard that name before.
Yeah, they do good work.
Yeah.
They do good work. And it's not completely unlike your guys' vibe.
Yeah.
But they're a little bit more like we're making, their shit is more, I think they're making more commentary on this or that, you know.
A lot of people are doing this, but with more effort.
Yeah. Yeah. No, not just more effort, but more,
planning
and like direction. I don't know, but it's not like you don't know, like, honestly, like, how long has it been now?
This show?
Yeah.
12 years.
Yeah.
Oh, are we going to be 13 years or 12 years? We're going to be 12. Right now, it's like the program's like 11, but we're going to be...
So check this out.
Yeah.
The first time I came on was probably 9 years ago.
Yeah.
10 years ago. And I got sober 14 years ago.
Whoa.
And I started doing comedy 8 years ago.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so you were barely sober then, huh?
Yeah, I had, like, when I was coming on the program, I had, like, 4 years sober, 3 years sober, 2 years sober. I don't know.
Yeah, I can go back and look at those because at the time, I remember when I was talking to you, I was like, hey, this guy balances heavy things on his face.
Yeah.
You know?
And remember, I got into, who was that guy who got a DUI? And then I was on, like, I was on TV or whatever. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, that guy.
Just some local guy, right? Some politician guy or something like that, maybe?
He's just a rich guy. And then I felt weird about it. And then I got into it with the bowling alley. I don't think I came on to talk about that.
You got in a fight with the bowling alley?
Yeah, man.
O'Malley's?
No, I'm fine with them. Aztec. But I don't want to start no trouble.
Oh, I can't really imagine what kind of fights they would get in with the bowling alley.
They had a messed up sign that made me really angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
All right. You brought it up.
I know, I'm an idiot. I know.
I don't want to talk about it.
Hey, remember that thing? Don't want to talk about it. That's how we do it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you were coming on.
That's a Dan Dobler thing, actually.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I haven't been smoking in a while. Like, oh, has it been difficult to not smoke? He's like, I don't want to talk about
it. When you told me you were going to be a comedian, I was like, oh, that's good. Like, good for you. Good for you.
You didn't like it. You didn't think I had a chance in hell.
Most people don't, but you did it.
But I did.
Yeah. I think you're a professional, right?
Like, look at me now.
Yeah.
You guys know the economics. So I got to make $800 a week after expenses. That's how much I have to make to keep doing comedy. And I've missed it a week or a week here, a week there.
But you did more than
but by the month, I've never missed.
Do you have an accountant?
No.
Do you have a manager?
No.
What else?
I have a record label.
Yeah, you got a record deal now?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Stand-up records.
Are you going to put out a record? Or
I already am putting out a record. I recorded it at the April 23rd at the Capitol Theater. It was awesome.
Like on
562 people. Can you believe that?
Wow.
Yeah.
How many people can the Capitol Theater hold?
Like 620 or something.
Oh, yeah. It was like pretty close then.
Almost.
What does having a record label mean these days?
So it helps with satellite radio where the residuals are actually pretty good. So
like XM?
Yeah, like XM and Sirius. So like stand-up comedy actually has quite a home on Sirius XM radio because truckers and other people, they drive across the country. They like to listen to stand-up comedy. And they sell advertisements. And if they put your comedy on there, they will use it. Also, I'll be able to sell vinyl and CDs at shows.
You're going to be on vinyl, though?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, and I think, what I'm going to do is hopefully it comes out around Christmas time. And what I'm going to do is get a booth at the farmer's market. Yeah. And I'll sell my shirts and I'll sell my vinyl.
Oh, we didn't get on the meat or the other thing.
I'm coming out with a new T-shirt design, too.
Actually, is it going to say, actually, I did see the eggs?
No.
And then it's got you with eggs? You covered in eggs?
Yeah, me, like they caught me. Like, I'll be like, oh, no. And I'll be holding an egg.
Yeah.
Like, I did eat seagull eggs. Oh, is someone trying to call in? What's going on?
No, now they can. Now it's live on the thing. I think have we even been live? Oh, we've been live, right? When is the album coming out?
I don't know yet because they have to figure out. It's not just an album. They filmed a special. And they got to figure out distribution.
For the special?
Yeah, so they have the video, and they're still working on it.
Somebody's editing it or something?
Oh my God, it'd be funny, we could call. You know who would love this?
You want to call your record label?
I could call my record label.
Yeah.
But I'm worried about what kind of precedent this would set.
Yeah, are you, you're like, they're gonna be like, "Wait, you gotta watch out for your publicity. What are you doing on this thing?" Like
they might tell me to stay away from your daily hour.
This is a career killer.
No, they might say that it's above me, that I'm not ready for it yet.
Yeah.
That like this is like pie in the sky.
Yeah.
I like to think that you discovered me and broke me, and that you're the sole reason for my success.
Yeah.
Just as a legend. Like, if I ever blow all the way up, and people are going to ask me where I got my start, and I'm going to say your daily hour with me,
yeah,
and then people will watch it, and then they'll stop watching it.
Yeah. that's it's happened. Yeah.
Like, people, I think the idea, like, I still watch it sometimes, but honestly, like, I watch a lot of basketball.
Yeah. It's difficult to watch. Yeah.
It's not all the time. Sometimes you have, like, really, like, what? Like, if you know what you should do? Do you have a top 10 list of most entertaining episodes?
No, I always say the goal is to try to, like, be even, because I don't want to get too entertaining, because then it's going to, like, throw off my little numbers, like, you know?
I've seen, there's been very entertaining episodes where things have gone sideways.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, like, I watched some of the ones where it looked like you were dying.
Yeah, I've been really sick before.
Yeah.
And hey, look at this guy, he's about to die.
Yeah. Dude, that's good TV.
The show is like maybe like 30% as entertaining as like regular TV or something, you know? But like 1% of the effort. So
oh my God.
like the effort to entertainment ratio is way
You're right.
Yeah.
And I like that. That's the best way you could say that.
I'm thinking about trying to get an hour of words, you know, like you have, and then just do the same thing every day.
To do like stand-up comedy?
Well, it wouldn't necessarily even be jokes. What if I just said the same things in a row? I can't even do that. It's hard to...
Like a one-man show?
Yeah, I guess.
This
show, but then I just say the same thing. Every day I just say the same thing instead of different things.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
To try to do the same show
but
twice?
It's hard to remember anything. If you tried to been in like a movie or something, it's like now that you can remember things.
I have been.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because you could like remember your lines or something.
I had a hard time remembering my lines, but in a movie at least I didn't have any big like soliloquies or whatever where it's just me talking. So.
Can you remember stuff now after doing the comedy? Because it seems like it helps you with just memory.
You know what's weird is all I got to do is remember the next thing, and the last thing I say reminds me of the next thing that I say.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good question, Katie. It's not easy sometimes. Sometimes I get lost on stage. Sometimes I'll be telling a joke, and then I'll just start making stuff up, and I won't remember where I was.
Yeah.
And then a lot of times I won't finish that joke, like if I can't remember. Like I'd rather just move to something else than, I actually have. I'll show you something. I actually have.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go sit at the booth. You can sit at the booth or you can stay there.
I'm not really into getting up.
Yeah, it's hot.
I kind of want to go eat too.
Yeah, you could do that.
I might. I don't know. Don't you have to do all your forward in time, backward in time stuff?
Yeah, I do want to get you on a message to the future.
I want to be on message to the future.
We have about 30. Well, we have about 27 minutes left. I've been eating on my pills on the program. See, I got all this stuff.
What is that stuff for?
This stuff is fish oil, and I got vitamin E and D.
Dude. Oh, messages to the future. We're doing it now.
No, I'm queuing it up. We're not doing it right now.
Oh, okay. You got a new job.
Yeah, I work for the government now.
Can you talk about it?
Vaguely, I did take they call them modules, where they tell you the rules in these modules, and I did take a class on ethics today.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, how long
have you been working for these guys?
For the government? Well, I just got this new job recently. I guess I won't say which company or which part of the government it is for, but they did have this whole thing on ethics today. I'll say this.
Yeah.
They're like, this guy, when after a gardening government project, somebody gave like John a bunch of trees.
What?
And he accepted the trees, but then one of his coworkers said, I think that might be unethical in the government or whatever.
That's the best. That's the best way you could ever explain that.
Yeah, and then they were like, "Is it unethical?" And then I had to figure it out.
He had me for a minute, and then it went away.
Yeah.
Oh, there it was. There I am.
So I was like, "Oh, is this unethical?"
It sounds a little unethical.
I don't even follow it, so
Not
there's
like that unethical, but maybe slightly.
No, it was like some number where you can't get the gifts. It's gifts. It is unethical. That's the answer.
I used to teach a class on ethics.
Yeah, but it's not like morals. They said it's
my job. No, morals and ethics are separate things.
Yeah.
Ethical guidelines.
It's like
Ethics can be separate depending on what morals are something that somebody has, and ethics can be separate depending on what thing you work for. So you want to hear a crazy story, man?
Yeah.
I was a chemical dependency counselor in Aberdeen, right? And one day a person came in and they were like, "Have you seen Doug?" And I was like, "Oh, no, I haven't seen Doug." And I made a good choice because that person wanted to kill Doug. So
Oh, no.
I changed the name. It wasn't Doug, but
Damn.
yeah.
They
So
were
he
like
was trying to
literally
get
like, you're like,
information.
hey, where's this person?
Yeah,
Oh,
so when I worked at, I've worked at a lot of like shelters and stuff like that, and when anybody asks anything about anybody, I say, I don't know. I say I don't know. And then if they press me, then I tell them why I say I don't know. And a lot of times I'll use that story.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. I have a job where I'm also pretty public facing, and a lot of times people will ask if so-and-so is working or if someone is here, and we've had some like exes who are like a little bit freaky,
Yeah.
trying to like find people, and so that's our policy too. I hope everyone else is like doing that as well, because it's just like you don't want people to know where you are.
No.
You want any
Random
pills? They're not drugs.
Huh?
What are they?
Our vitamins.
Are vitamin drugs?
God, I don't care. Take your vitamins. No, I'm good. I don't want to take any of your weird ass your daily hour with me vitamins. Wind up never leaving this place. What are you making? Business cards?
Yeah, I was gonna make business cards. How much time we have left?
You're just gonna draw them one at a time?
20.
No, I'm gonna carve it into this stamp.
You're gonna carve it? With
That's
what?
pretty slick. Have you done that before? Have you made stamps
My
before?
first time I've
You have
done
a
that
knife?
before.
Who was the person in Olympia that was in the bands that used to make? I got a Vomity stamp. They moved to Japan. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Somebody in bands moved to
out
Japan?
here. Yeah, they were in bands and they moved to Japan, and they that's what they do is they make stamps. That's like their thing.
Oh.
What do you think should be on this stamp? It should be YDHWM, Thurston County's TV talk show.
Can you get that on a stamp?
Pretty small. I can get the phone number for sure.
Yeah.
Should I say TV talk show?
YDH. I mean, just
YDHWM.
YDHWM phone number or dot
And YDHWM.com. What is it? Just YDHWM and phone
hashtag
number?
YDHWM.
Do your hashtag.
Hashtag.
We got it up there. See it on the screen.
Hashtag.
Yeah, it's right.
Oh, it is hashtag.
You can see
Yeah.
what the
Right on your
hashtag
face.
is.
Have you ever looked at the hashtag Your Daily Hour with me?
It could just be
Not in a long time. I'm gonna call
hashtag
my
and the phone
brother.
number. Okay.
I watched stand up with my brother. He's watching. I don't. I mean, I don't really care for stand up that much.
There is stuff.
But my brother watches it all the time.
What did you think of it? I guess I'm gonna find out now. There's a bunch of stuff on here.
I think I was, whenever I saw you on stand up, I was just mostly impressed.
That's pretty cool.
Looks like
Hello?
mostly it's our stuff.
Andrew,
Oh, that's not ours though.
hello?
Oh yeah.
Andrew, it's Pokemon TV. How are ya?
Good, how's it going?
Good. We're here with comedian Sam Miller.
Oh yeah?
Remember we watched a little bit of him on TV?
Oh yeah, how's it going?
Good, man. How are you?
Good.
I think I just pointed it out to my brother, and I thought that you were gonna be, or maybe you are. You're gonna get famous, and that you could remember stuff. That's what I'm mostly impressed by when I see comedians. I'm like, wow, that's a lot of words to think of. Like, what did you think of Sam Miller, Andrew? You gotta tell him to his face.
You're a funny guy.
Hey, that's pretty good.
That's really nice of you, man. Thank you, man.
A stool.
I really love stand-up comedy, and I work really hard at it. And I'm wondering what video he showed you.
You were humping a stool.
I was humping a stool?
You were like getting under the stool. You were doing some...
Oh, no, that's when I was checking to see the stool to see if it was strong enough for me and my wife to make love with it. Yeah.
The stool is the comedy prop.
No, I go under there and I go, is this oak? And they go, is that a triangle?
They always have a stool?
I wrote more parts to that joke.
Oh, yeah?
Now I'm saying that I got little rhymes to help me remember, and I go, if it's wicker, I can't dicker. Oh, you should come see me, but this isn't going to air for a week, though.
It's on, no, it's going to be on TV, but on YouTube now.
Tell your brother, well, I guess I could tell him, come see me. I'm on Saturday. I'm in Tumwater at Heritage Distillery.
You have people watching on the YouTube right now?
Yeah.
I don't know if they're, we don't have the numbers anymore.
You just gotta log into the thing, but...
Yeah, but Heritage Distillery on Saturday.
It'll be here, like, today.
I don't care, so. They sold a bunch of tickets. It makes me happy.
What?
Goodbye.
Oh, bye.
I gotta work.
Oh, I gotta go to work. Andy's gotta go to work.
What's your brother do?
He works at Lowe's.
Oh, that's what's up.
Stocking the shelves.
That's tough work, though.
Yeah. Maybe I should go. I haven't seen your comedy show. I didn't go to your live. I almost went to your taping because I ran into you on the street.
Yeah, I remember.
And you're like, you should go. And then I came here right after that. And I'm like, Sam Miller just told me to go to a show.
You know what's cool, Kenny, man, is it like, I've gotten so much love from you and you, Frederick, and shit like that. I ain't got nothing to worry about, man. Olympia already took care of me. So, like, my comedy is weird because I do love it, and I love doing different jokes and stuff, but also, like, I'm right here right now, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a live person in
we haven't had any, like,
in your TV closet right now.
We've had very few people in the studio recently. Yeah.
You said you have a guest every, like, Monday or something?
Yeah, that's on the video. You could video in. We do that.
What do you guys do?
What are the video?
No, who's the guest?
Heather and James. They're just people.
I think I might know them.
They're from Tacoma.
Wow.
And
I still might know them.
Just from those names?
What do they do?
One of them is a funeral director.
That's
and
cool.
One of them is what's it called? Like delivery? The internet delivery thing?
They just come in from...
They just call... You can call in on the Meet.
Yeah.
On the video. You can Google Meet. You can Google Meet from the phone. You could do it.
And they just come in, huh?
They just come in on Mondays. Because they were coming on Mondays before, and then before the pandemic, and then they moved over to video for a long time. But we kept the video going, but now nobody's on the video.
I feel like the show is going really well, and I feel like the last time I came in, there was like so much stuff going on, and like all of these rituals that I didn't understand.
Yeah.
And it feels like
that was a long time ago.
And it feels like now it's more like a talk show.
Yeah. I did that. Very few people have noticed that, but that was like it's been a while since you've been here.
Yeah.
I made a conscious effort. I said, other people cut the bullshit, you know?
Yeah.
But I cut everything else. So now it's all bullshit.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's not like bullshit. Because are you still doing Dice Game or anything? No, Dice Game's done?
Yes.
Dude, what was it like? Okay, so how did you not do Dice Game the first time? What happened?
I said, one day I just said, no games.
Like you're done messing around? Like it was like tough?
But it was kind of tough, but it was like the opposite of I'm done messing around. Like I'm done doing anything other than messing around. You know?
Oh, it was like a rebellion against structure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We're doing too much stuff. Like what is this? We just got to say stuff.
Because that's the issue. That's the issue that you saw with the show is that it's too much strike.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, we're just gonna do whatever.
That's what's wrong with your daily hour with me.
Not anymore.
Too much structure.
Too much structure.
It was distracting from the talking.
Yeah. But we do this still. This is something we have continued to do.
Important one.
Here it goes. Hey, future! It's us, the past.
Are you in there? Pull yourself in there a little bit more.
Wait, I'm in there right now.
Oh, you're in there. Good.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hey, future. It's me, Sam Miller. I'm a comedian now. I do comedy full time. I made it. And Kenny thought I was a bum. And look at me now.
You remember Sam?
Yeah.
2022, Sam Miller.
Yeah.
Maybe, is he famous?
Look, not only that, I'm holding up my 2018 Cream of the County Award that I am now receiving in 2022. So this is also from the future.
Bye,
in the
future. Yeah, I think
it would be wild as if it was 2018 and you gave me the 2022 one.
Yeah, what year is it? The last few years don't count.
No.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear about COVID?
What about it?
That's how I start. Yeah, that's how I start my COVID jokes. I go, did you guys hear about COVID? And everyone's like, I get to laugh. And then I go, I had a really rough COVID. I was at Safeway and I yawned and I swallowed my mask. It's stupid. And then I read this joke up. I actually wrote this one during the pandemic on my jokes. Yeah. I said my kids they wanted to help with the pandemic. So I told them to try to make a ventilator out of Legos. And they did. And it was really cool. But 3 people died because it was a really shitty Lego ventilator.
Do they make extra large masks?
They should, because my head's so big.
Yeah.
You're right. I see what you're doing there. I get jokes. Yeah. You should say that was a joke after.
Yeah.
Makes me feel better.
Yeah.
No, I did. You know what I did to my mask is there was because I worked at the shelter during most of the pandemic, and I would modify the masks so they fit me better. And I actually got used to them. I actually don't really care about wearing a mask or not wearing a mask. I don't wear a mask that much anymore, even in areas where other people are sometimes, just because I've vaccinated and I'm boosted twice, and also with my job, my exposure level is so high. It's crazy. Which maybe I should wear a mask more.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't be here.
Yeah. No, because it's I go do stand-up comedy and then I sell shirts after the shows. Yeah. But also, I do wear a mask if other people are wearing a mask, and
that's how I do it too. If I see anybody, if I go to a restaurant and anybody's wearing a mask inside, I have a mask.
Yeah.
I put it on because I think.
But I gotta say, man, it was really weird because I've been doing stand-up comedy now, full bore for a year. And when I went to Idaho for the first time, and just nobody gave a shit, man. It was really wild. It was just, and then you saw I remember them talking about how they had to have the hospitals were so full in Boise and Coeur d'Alene, and it's just nuts, man. People, I don't know. I do worry too that there's some folks that don't leave. They maybe there's a line that goes both ways. I don't know.
They don't leave the house?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I bet there's so people.
But there's lots of people though that have really they shouldn't. And actually, you know what? I don't get to tell anybody what to do. I don't like when people tell me what to do. If you want to stay in your house, then stay in your house, man.
Yeah.
It's whatever. Fucking world's on fire.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not fun being a parent right now. And thinking about my kids' future. Yeah. Kind of old news. I think that we should have just stopped. Maybe my kid should have been the last one.
We should stop having. We should stop having kids after me.
Yeah, stop after Oliver. Isn't that selfish? Yeah, it's so messed up. You know what I want to do though? I'm gonna go get pizza and then I'm gonna go to Tacoma. So I might leave you guys a little bit early.
That sounds good. You got a show tonight?
I'm just doing the open mic up at Nate Jackson Super Funny Comedy Club. Shout out Nate Jackson.
Is that the guy who was at the Voyeur?
No.
Who was that? Nate Wolf.
Nate Wolf. I love Nate Wolf.
Is he still doing comedy?
Yeah, Nate Wolf's around. He's doing his thing. Shout out Nate Wolf.
I heard Nate Wolf is going to be like a lawyer or something, right?
Hmm.
Seems
like a good transition from
accountant.
He's already an accountant. I don't think he's going to be a lawyer.
Tell us one joke before you go, a money joke.
My best joke?
Yeah,
What did I write? Oh, I wrote this joke
Yeah.
about how my mom's getting really old. And I know she's getting old because she's always talking about what kind of ghost she's going to be. Because I don't believe in ghosts, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't believe in ghosts. And she's like, if I'm a ghost, won't be too scary. I'll just do little things to let you know I'm here. And I'm like, that's the scariest kind of ghost. Is there a ghost? That's a joke I'm working on.
That's pretty good.
And then I wrote, here, I'll do one more.
All right.
So now you got me. You're like, oh, you want me to tell jokes? Oh, okay. I hate doing that. What's the other one? This will be an exclusive.
Oh.
Oh, I talk about how, like, I used to eat acid, and that's pretty cool. And I do all kinds of weird shit, but now I wear noise-canceling headphones while I weed whack in my backyard. And I listen to, like, weird music, and I weed whack. And I almost hit a snake the other day. And I'm, like, listening to this really weird music and almost killing snakes with this weed whacker that I can't really hear. And I was like, oh, my God, I'm a god. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet.
It's similar.
Yeah.
Like it.
Oh, yeah, and I know Joe Biden's really old because my mom is like, Joe Biden's old, and my mom's old as shit. Game recognized game.
Yeah.
So I wrote that. See, you got two exclusives.
Hey,
I'm actually going to do these tonight.
Wow.
Yeah.
Then they're not exclusive, though, if you... Well, are they still?
It's our first. It's exclusive because it's first on the show live.
First time I've ever done that joke.
Where is that called? That's the I thought there was seagulls.
Yeah, no,
Well,
I thought they're after
you.
bird clock.
Oh, there's a bird clock. All right, I really am leaving. It's 6:57. It's almost time to go anyway.
Yeah, we're only about 10 minutes left, so you can...
Oh, okay,
yeah.
I'm going to do it. All right, well, hey, I'll see you guys later.
Hey, thanks, Sam.
Bye, program.
Come back whenever you
I want
want.
to make a bunch of noise. Thank you for my award.
You can bring that to the show.
I will. I'll bring this to the show. I'll go up and like, I think I'm like you, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm the best.
Yeah.
In Thurston County.
Yep. Yeah, Sam did it. I didn't think... Back in the time, I didn't believe. But now it happened, so you can't not believe.
There's no way to not believe.
Yeah. Yeah.
I never wanted to be a full-time professional comedian. I just got to a point where I was turning down more shows because of my other job. I just quit my job to do more comedy, and because I thought I could make enough money. And like, I don't really like doing comedy as my full-time job. I just like to do as much comedy as I can because it
I
feels
like
good.
that. Because who wants to do? I mean, actually, the jobby stuff is always the worst part of your passion.
Yeah. No, it is.
I
The
get that.
emails, social media.
Yeah.
That shit blows. Well, sometimes the social media stuff is fun. Anyway, all right. I'll see you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Sam. Bye.
So, Sam. Come back anytime. Anytime.
Hey. Something funny. It's hard to. Maybe we should think of something really
Serious?
valid.
Yeah.
I
You know
mean,
how many
pretty
people
serious.
have died in the last 2 years?
Oh my
from
God.
the virus. It's astounding.
Now I have the mood. Now I have. I'm trying to.
Like, you got lightning,
clever. I'm like, I'm questioning myself about what I'm saying next now. Like, is this entertaining?
I think if you said that to an old version of yourself, those messages to the future, they would say, you don't need to be entertaining.
Yeah, no, I'm
Not
just.
the goal.
That's not the goal. It's just this feels like the goal after Sam Miller was here.
That was entertaining.
Yeah.
That was legitimately entertaining.
He's a pro. He's literally a pro.
It's like one of those things where, like, sometimes you'll have a band on, and like, whoa, we got a lot. That was like a different kind of fun on the program, and how do we come back from that? Same kind of thing. So.
Yeah. I know. Oh, the brother's gonna be here too in like a couple.
Oh shit! Yeah, I have written on my schedule this week. Plan Umbrella's show.
Where did you get that thing?
Olifant.
Please leave a message after the tone.
Yellow foul! It's the program, where are ya? You left a lot of messages, we didn't listen to them all, and Tyler left a message. It's been a few days, I guess today, yesterday, and yesterday I didn't get to any of these messages. But we'll listen to this one from Mr. Ginsu.
Alright.
Yeah, after I overheated my car, because all the Christmas tree lights are on, and because of all the Christmas tree lights are on, I don't like looking down there. Alright? Why look at the devil? All you gonna do?
Alright.
Fucking turn it. You gotta fix it. That's the only in the car in the first place. Looks nice. Then, anyway, so maybe it was down to a point, maybe all I needed was the one thing, but then I needed a water pump, which I found out when I overheated the fucker.
What's he saying?
And then, because I overheated...
You overheated his car. And the water pump is getting messed up.
So I overheated a real good one.
You always have problems with the water pump.
I don't know how long that fucking light...
I never even heard of a water pump in a car before.
Blended in with all the other motherfucking Christmas tree fucking bullshit. Like,
where is the water pump? It's like part of the cooling system, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
The car overheated.
So, it's all my fault in the long run, because I could have just tried to save more money. Get it on something more fast in the first place. Would have solved this problem. But I tell you what, if it wasn't lit up like a Christmas tree, I would have noticed right away that that fucking particular red light was on. It says, it's hot. And then I would have stopped and said, what the fuck's wrong with my nice car? Not, oh, everything's fucking already wrong with my nice car, and there's no fucking stopping it. And it's only getting worse. You got fucking overheated. And I overheated because all the Christmas tree lights are on, and I don't like looking at the motherfucking thing. So I had to look down there. Noticed the new light was on, and like, oh, that sucks. I was pull fucking over. Overheat that motherfucker. And that overheated the transmission and stuck my transmission up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem with like overheating your car is the transmission gets all messed up. Or and it could blow the head gasket too.
The electric car was to get through. There's only like 3 parts. People really like, Mr. Gibson does not like the electric car. Like there's not all those parts.
And I think about the parts of bullshit. Aftermarket insurance. And
that's why I wanted the, that's the biggest reason why I wanted the electric car. More than the environment. Because they said that there's only a few parts in it and almost never breaks down. You don't have to worry about all these little things. You're like, this one thing, and then it's another thing. It's not like that, like the boat. You know the boat that they rebuild? And you're like, is it the same boat?
The ship of Theseus, I think. Yeah, that's one of those.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Like,
3,
you
6.
place the axe handle, and then you like the axe,
3,
like
5.
the axe handle now is fine, but then like the other thing breaks, and so you like put the head on the axe, and then it's all. Is it the same axe?
It's the ship of Theseus. If you're gonna fix an axe, just buy a new axe or something. I think the metal part. Mr. Against us the program. You call us back, but you only have like 3 minutes and you don't want to hear that anymore. Mr. Against got upset because I was telling him to call back within a few minutes, and now I think you're going to get upset because I'm saying that you're upset. Like, upset? I've never been upset in my life. I don't get upset. Why would you say that? I think, calm down. When you calm down, calm down!
Don't tell me to calm down.
Yeah, I think I'm getting a little jokey. Man, I gotta calm down myself. How's that 2018 tape?
Oh, actually, great question. So, problem is, we did a recording on the tape that was like said 2018 tape to wipe the tape clean. Right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, at least at the very beginning, we recorded that in SP and then recorded the rest in extended play.
Really?
SLP. And so then what's happening is like the intro, it's like got these spots in between each message.
Yeah.
They're like messing up the VCR because it's trying to like switch between SP and SLP time modes.
Yeah.
So what I've done is I have like this video stabilizer, like another machine, but I'm passing the signal through, and it's still not quite pulling it back together.
What about all the? Because that's not like the original tape. Where's all the original tapes? Are they somewhere?
You have reached the maximum time permitted for recording your message. If you are satisfied with your message, press 1 to
I
listen.
found the box that was labeled like like program tapes. But
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm currently recording a version of it that would be good enough to work, and it will probably work.
Yeah, good enough as low.
Yeah.
Which is about where I'm trying to.
Yeah. So I think I like tomorrow you'll have it back.
That's good. How about the rest of the production end?
It's going pretty good. Oh, yep.
I think it's going good.
We're in a very good time for the program right now.
Good time. Thanks, Sam. Thanks, Freddie. Thanks, Andrew. Yellow fellow, Mr. Ginsu. We made it. Thanks for watching. It's Tuesday. We're on TCTV Channel 22, 11:30 and 2 a.m. Check it out. Yeah. What is it on YouTube? 360-836-34. Call me a message. You're on TV. YDHWM.com. Check it out. Yeah. Horizons for good songs, thank you. TCTV, the baby, Joey Faber, Social Bush, for Sylvia, Southside.com, Rebecca, Mount Morgan, West, Thurston County, Washington State, USA, thank you, and viewers, as you were watching, thank you. Hey, John, where are you? Call me. Hell yeah, dog.
Take care tomorrow.
Bye.